And it's raining, of course.
Hi there, welcome to the museum. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
So I guess I'll be your mushroom guide for today. I've got several different types of mushrooms. All of them are edible, and you can actually find them in a lot of supermarkets and grocery stores. I don't know if you've ever had the chance to taste any of these. They're mostly used in a lot of Asian cuisines. Some of them are used as replacements for meat. So your job today will be to sort of guess what the corresponding name of some of these mushrooms are based on these 3 laminated sheets that I have. So you can guess, which is the cloudier mushroom, the shiitake mushroom, and the white button mushroom. You can always touch them, just make sure you use a pinky finger and touch gently. Because some of these ones, especially that one, may break off.
These are all real,
pretty
right?
easily. Yes, they're all real. They have all been preserved this way, so yeah.
That is familiar.
Okay. I like that observation. That's good.
Because I've had these ones before, so I think.
Shiitake.
Is that shiitake?
Give it a try and see after.
What do you think?
You want to give it a try, mushroom lover?
Sure. Okay, we'll start on this side. Okay, so you can flip over the card and see what the right answer is.
Oh boy.
There you go. So yeah, it is.
Wait, did
This is these are the white button mushrooms. They are actually one of the most common mushrooms that are used pretty much in everything. They're even used in pizza. So this is exactly where they're used primarily.
Is it the same one with like the baby banana or something?
I think so, but they're pretty much used in a lot of dishes that we commonly use or eat nowadays, which is why they are grown in over 70 different countries. But yeah, so that's white button mushroom. We'll move on to shiitake mushroom. You can flip it over. There you go, an HG. So that's the second most common mushroom nowadays. They are grown in a lot of areas in China and Japan. That's why the name has that kind of Japanese kind of name. So yeah, they're mostly common for that. But yeah, so. And a lot of people actually recognize them pretty quickly, especially because they usually had them before in that kind of thing. This is what they look like in an actual dish. So the red dotted thing, that's what they are. And we'll move on to the last one, which is the cloudier mushroom. So for that one, that was actually E. Okay. So yeah, so
I thought
these.
it's called black something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they've got a couple of other different names, and I actually like to take that one out just to talk a little bit about what the difference is between a mushroom and a fungus. Do you guys know what the difference is? It's okay if you don't. So there's not that much of a difference between the two. Especially, you can think of those two as being a flower and a plant. We know that a flower is the reproductive part of a plant, and so in this case, the mushrooms are the reproductive structures that are produced by some fungi. So that's how the fungus is able to reproduce. Yeah, they are a saprobic fungus, which means that they feed on a lot of dead materials, dead microorganisms, even leaves or sticks. So yeah, that's and these are actually the ones that are used in both Asian cuisines and also in for medicinal purposes. So yeah, kind of cool for that one. This one, the one that you guys pointed to, so I think, let's see if I have it here. Yeah, so that's actually called a white lady mushroom. That's what it looks like when it's alive. So you can kind of see that there's a sharp contrast. This is the mushroom, the cloudier mushroom in an actual dish. So if you've ever had it,
These things are gonna be worth like millions of dollars, right?
Yeah, probably, right? It's like a little critter. And they're hunted a lot for their scales. Escape you no matter what.
That's something that's really intriguing because it's kind of unconventional compared to other animals that are predators and feed on other animals.
Abalone.
Can you get it? जी भाई क्या हो
If you want. We have all sorts of things here. Recognize any of them?
Yeah. This is
this one?
abalone.
Yeah, that's an abalone. It's so beautiful. The color always just blows me away.
What is this thing?
This is a trilobite. So this is actually a fossilized arthropod. So you don't find them anymore, but they're closely related to insects and spiders.
Oh.
So we don't know exactly what it would have looked like when it was alive, but like all those ridges on it are so like interesting. And there's a lot of diversity in trilobites. Like you have some with spines on them and some with like tails, all sorts of cool things.
Okay.
So all this diversity just we don't see anymore. And
cool.
these ones are still alive today. These are like nautiluses.
Oh,
I don't know, you
yeah.
would like octopuses and squids and cuttlefish. So they're a lot like that, except they live in shells. So their body sits in here and all of their tentacles come out.
Oh, I think the nautilus shell in Stardew.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you play Stardew? I love that.
Yeah, we literally.
Me too. Who's your bachelor or bachelorette? Who did you marry?
Oh, I married what was it, Harvey?
Nice, nice. I have to ask, I'm sorry. It's
so
very
funny.
off topic.
Yeah.
Not yet married.
Yeah.
No, not yet. Sorry,
Introduced
give it
him.
some time.
But yeah, like that reminded me of like the nautilus shell in
Yeah,
Stardew.
this is what they look like in real life.
So cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
So what happens is, as they get older, they build another layer, like a pocket, and they sit in it.
Oh my god.
And this one here is actually like a cross section of the swirl part, so you can see, like that's what it would have looked like from a different perspective. It was there before, is in a new form now. Oh, it's insane.
I love fossils. And this one's a shark tooth, right?
Yeah, this is a megalodon.
Oh yeah, megalodon.
So, like the biggest sharks we have these days, like the teeth aren't getting bigger than that. So this one freaks me out a bit, honestly.
And that's the sunflower sea star. Went through all the the drawers and it's like, where's that mistletoe? Bring it out.
There's really like big specimens. so-
Right?
Yeah. Feel free to touch it if you like.
I'm gonna let her take a picture and then quickly go in.
That's a good question. I am not too
In
sure.
terms of like phylogeny and like.
Oh, phylogeny.
I think by the looks of it,
Okay.
I have seen either this one or
I have no idea. Except, and then
Which part?
this is,
where am I those?
yes, so the only one that's in
Oh,
the
you know.
dermata,
This is your push up.
fancy word, is this one, whereas the rest are in the arthropoda family.
Yeah, so the barb.
Eocenops over there, also falls.
Yeah, pygmy owl is, you can also find it these.
So this one.
So
That one you
we
can
can
put
find
up
pygmy owls,
as
yeah?
That tubular feet will suck it in and suck it into the middle. That's where it poops and eats.
I'll keep trying to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, some fun fact about the horseshoe crab is its blood, when we harvest it, it's here.
This one is called turkey tail. If you want to feel it, I don't know. It feels like velvet.
Oh, yes. Super soft.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different mushrooms. This one's Amanita muscaria, which is very poisonous to you. It'll cause like your muscles to stop moving, so like paralysis.
On like when you touch it or just
Like when you eat it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
But you can actually find these around campus. They're normally very bright red. They look like the Super Mario mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah. That's the
But don't eat them.
those are like the stereotypical like mushroom
yes, yes.
mushrooms, right?
Mhm. This one is also kind of fun. I don't know if you can guess. This is a pine cone from a certain tree. But can you guess which tree it's from?
What? I'm like touching it won't tell us, but
So it's from the monkey puzzle tree.
oh, I know that tree.
Yeah, they might kind of look more green when they're actually on the tree, and then when they fall off, they'll be brown like this. There's an even bigger cone we have. I can't pull it out right now. It's like the very bottom down there. But it's about this big. And it's from a sugar pine. And we actually have one of those trees on campus.
Oh.
Very, very pretty.
Sugar.
And birds.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can feel free to get closer if you want.
Is that a cat skull in the back?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Could I take a peek at that, please? It always trips me out how big the eye sockets
Yeah,
are.
so like you'll see like the canines like with the like the canine family. So this is like pretty sure this is a coyote.
Oh.
So like you can see like the differences in the skull types.
Yeah.
The occipital lobes are a lot more round. It's a lot more of a round skull versus like a long one. I'll hold this to you. Yeah. And they obviously have like sharper, cool ones.
Oh, what? Just the foot, literally.
Like it's the same size as my
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I would be afraid to have like one of those come at me.
There are people who keep eagles as pet.
Yeah. I can see like hawks because they're a little bit
Right.
smaller.
Yeah, but just an
But
eagle?
a bald eagle, oh my god.
Wow.
And we don't have it here, but in a different cabinet we have a bald eagle wing. And it's like as big as my arm span.
Oh my god.
They're huge. Let's black the
Oh.
wings.
Oh my god. I have these at my bird feeder.
Are they the starling?
The starling.
Yeah.
yes.
These
You
guys
love them
terrorize me
so much, right?
every morning, yeah.
Yeah.
They make a lot of mess.
They're
Yeah.
invasive species, right?
I think
Or-
so, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, like the feathers are just so pretty. Is there anything else in particular? I've got more
Any
fossils.
any cool fossils?
The megalodon is out right now.
We saw that. We
Yes.
saw that.
Yes.
We've got giant clams here. There's a porcupine fish up there.
Whoa.
Shark jaws. You can pull those out if you're interested.
Actually, yes, please.
Let's get that.
So pet like.
Is that a coyote?
Is that a coyote? That is a coyote though.
I do believe that's a coyote.
That's one way to deal with a coyote.